Everybody, welcome back for day 29 of 100 Days of Halloween. I hope you are doing well. If you are new here, and we do have some new ones, I am going to kind of give you a real quick rundown of what I am doing and some Yarny friends are doing for 100 Days of Halloween. What we have been doing since I think it was the 23rd of July we started this. But anyhow, my lovely friend and Yarny sister, Ranee, over at the Woolly Llama Shop, had been discussing with me that she wanted to do a Halloween project for 100 Days of Halloween when it started. And it was about to get started. So this was like a last minute thing. And she had said that her idea was to do a Halloween blanket, and instead of like doing like a full-on blanket, to do it in bite-sized chunks, meaning 6-inch by 6-inch granny squares, one every day for the 100 Days of Halloween. So rows of 10 by 10. And that way at the end, we have a 100 square Halloween or fall themed blanket. To which I responded, I would love to join in because I'd been wanting to make one and I had not been able to get a chance to do it in the last several years due to lifey stuff and other projects that were imperative at that point. So I was like, I'm going to do it this year. I'm not going to put it off yet again. So here we are. Ranee is doing hers a little more structured. She had scoured the interwebs, compiled this long list of all these different types of squares, appliques, things like that. She is drawing them out at random, and I am doing it more off the cuff, inspiration, whatever strikes me. That is what I do for that day, and so far so good. That's what's working for me. We do have some Yarny sisters also that are joining in to a different degree. We have Nova over at Nova Gnome Creations, who is, I do believe she's dropping an update video about once a week. And her squares are not going to go in a blanket. They are going to be wearables for her and some very sweet and near and dear to her littles in her life. And I'm looking forward to seeing those projects when they're completed. And then our other Yarny friend and sis, Patricia, over at the Yarny Cat Crochet. She will be joining in. She has a lot on her table right now. She is planning to make a smaller project. So when she is able, she is going to do some little fall themed, not sure if it's squares or if she's doing appliques, but I look forward to seeing what she makes out of those as well. Go check them out. They are always linked in the description box. And if you haven't seen their videos, you need to. They are all so creative. I'm telling you, YouTube is just full of some very talented people, and I am so happy that I am very good friends with a lot of them. So anyhow, before I continue to gush, so we have already completed the first batch of 10, days 1 through 10, and I do believe I've already uploaded the video that is a recap of those. Was it a short? It might be a short. I've been doing a lot of recording today while I'm feeling like I can, so I can try and kind of get a little ahead of things. So forgive me if I'm seeming a little brain fried. I still need to do a video for the second set of 10, which is 11 through 20, because we've completed those. Now we are working on the third set of 10. We are doing 21 through 30. And as of today, day 29, tomorrow will be the last one in our third set, and we will be working on our fourth set of 10. I cannot believe how fast this is going. So, real quick rundown of what I did for 21 through 28, and then we'll talk about number 29. So day 21, I did Jack Skellington, and what I've started doing is whatever group of 10 we're working on, I'm going to keep compiling the list of the information for each square in the description box, and it will stay in there until we start our next batch of 10. So if you're looking for the information on one of the squares, go to the description box and you'll check it out. Or if it's a certain day, like day 21, go to day 21 and it'll be all in there. So Jack was day 21. And of course, if you have Jack the Pumpkin King, you got to have Sally the Pumpkin Queen for day 22. And like I said, all the information, description box, because I know it's kind of getting repetitive for the ones that are watching every day and seeing the real quick recap. So go check it out if you're interested. And there's Sally. Then day 23. Yeah, day 23. We were in full-blown sickness in the house, and I was glad I had been playing around with one of these to make some squares so I could see how the colors were flowing. And I liked the square so much. I used like all but a smidgy bit ball that was left over and not enough for a full square to make squares. And I was glad I did and had backups, because we used this for day 23. It was one of those from the Red Heart Super Saber Jumbo Stripes in Brights. I still may at some point, like I've said, put a small applique on here. Not really sure yet because I don't want to cover up the color changes. But if we do, we will revisit it later. So there was day 23. Day 24 was from the Sirdar Halloween Blanket Crochet Along that is being hosted by sirdar.com. The information to be involved in that and get signed up is in the description box, listed under the Sirdar Spiral Square. So there was that one. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So day 25, I decided I was going to finish a square that I had started right before the sickness hit, and I didn't get to finish it. So I did Freehanded Little Scarecrow Girl. All of the information is in the description box, but it is freehanded. You may be able to find some similar patterns to be inspired by, but as of right now, I haven't written any of these down. And then, let's see, day 26, I did this black cat square, and it was inspired by another square. Mine's just a smidgy bit different, but the information for that square that I took inspiration from is in the description box. So we have our black kitty. And then day 27, I did this crescent moon square. I love these colors. And I used sparkly yarn. I don't know if you can really see it. Nope, you can't see it like that. But there's that one. And then yesterday, day 28, freehanded again. And I did this pumpkin spice square. And I'm going to affix the rest of the straw whenever I get the squares put together. So whatever square is going to be right here will have the straw sewn on so that it's not like curling up or anything. But this was freehanded as well because I just love pumpkin spice. So I had to put a pumpkin spice square in there. So there was day 28. So day 29. Well, this is a special kind of square. And it was kind of a surprise because our Yarny friend and sis Nova of Nova Gnome Creations, the creative girl that she is, Nova likes to freehand things as well. And she decided she was going to make up her own applique, and she talked to all her peeps about it and asked them if they wanted a tutorial or a written pattern or what. So she dropped a tutorial on Monday. I think it was Monday. Late afternoon. Ranee had already talked about said tutorial, and she beat me to it because as soon as I saw the tutorial had dropped, Ranee had just dropped a video and was talking about it. And so you guys have heard me talk about, I don't do tutorials that often. I would rather freehand or take inspiration from. But I've been trying to broaden my horizons because I know there are some awesome, awesome tutorials out there for things. And so I've done several here lately, one of which was an amigurumi from Jen over at Cinnamon Stitches, which was awesome. But so I was like, okay. Nova did this because of the project we're all working on. All of us doing something a little different with our own twist, but still the same and doing it together. So I was like, how could I not? How could I not? So the tutorial is called Skull and Crossbones Crochet Applique Tutorial. And it is by Nova Gnome Creations. And this is what it will look like when you look it up. I will put the link for this in the description box. If any of you are making along squares or you're just making appliques to put it on things. I did the tutorial. I did. Her tutorial, I have to tell you guys, is awesome. She can walk somebody through that is just learning basic crochet. And they can have an end result of what her tutorial shows you. So, yeah, I'm like just in awe of her creativity and everything. Nova, when you see this, girl, kudos to you. I've been freehanding a lot of stuff, but when it comes down to tutorials, I don't know if I can do what you do. So, without further ado, the special square that we so speak of, that was created by Nova over at Nova Gnome Creations. And here it is. Here's my Skull and Crossbones. And it is awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. It goes along with a lot of the stuff on my, and I'm not only I haven't used anything really spooky, but I'm not using anything gory. I'm using things that are more retro or Halloween fun, things that whenever you see them or you talk about them, make you think of childhood Halloween fun and Halloween parties and things like that. And this really does fit in really well. I really enjoyed this tutorial. I really did. And I highly recommend, if you are looking for a Skull and Crossbones tutorial, check out Nova. I'm telling you, I cannot rave about this girl enough. So, it will be in the description box. If you're making squares with us or appliques for other Halloween-y projects, Yeah, I highly recommend. So day 29, special square. Yes, yes, please. Thank you, Nova. You are awesome. So, as with the rest of my Yarny friends and sisses, they are in the description box. Please go check them out. Spread the Yarny love. See what they're talking about with these squares. We're all doing different things. None of ours are, I think so far, none of them have been the same. Some of them might have been like really close or like within a day or so of being close, kind of in the same genre, but we're all doing something so different. But I know everything at the end is going to be so amazing. So yeah, that's day 29 square, and I have yammered. So what else are we going to do? Real quick, before I end this video, I told you guys yesterday, I had several Halloween style packages that need to get open. And we opened one yesterday from Karen, from Karen Creation Shop. And I hope you guys really do go check her out. She will still be linked in the description box from yesterday's opening, or today in my world, but yesterday to you guys. So we're going to open another one that is from another Yarny friend and content creator. And I have gotten things from her before. And with Halloween coming, and you guys know I'm all about some Halloween, this Yarny content creator had done a drop in her Etsy shop because she doesn't only just crochet. She's like a lot of us. She's very, very crafty. So when I saw what I saw, of course, I had to have it. Had to have it. So we're going to open that right now. And I love the pink. I love the pink. Let's just be really careful. Can you guys guess what it is? If you guys know me, you might be able to figure it out. Oh. So we've got an organza bag, and sorry for the crinkles, guys. Okay. Let's just set that there for now. Whoop. Thanks for being a fabulous customer. Let's start off with the organza bag. We have this little pink bag, and what's in it? Well, it's got this little card, and I'll show you the card first. It says, "Thank you for supporting my small business. No catchy name crochet." Right there. Look at the little ghosty, and there's her. And we have a little witch boot stitch marker with purple and green. How stinking cute is that? Yay! Yay. And for those of you who don't know who this is no catchy name, and her name is Ella. She has a channel. If you are new here and you have not heard of her, I will link her in the description box as well. Go check her out. She's been doing 100 Days of Halloween. She's not dropping a video every day because she's got a lot of lifey stuff going on. Kids that have just gone back to school. Stuff going on with her littles. But she's dropping them when she can. She does a lot of interesting content. But not only does she crochet, she also sews and does other crafting as well. She also has an Etsy shop, and sometimes that can be a good thing and sometimes that can be a bad thing. So what did Missy get from Ella this time? Well, guys. Look. It's a witch bag. A witch project bag. And it's got a pocket on the front. And it snaps. It's got the nice sturdy handles. And look at the inside, guys. Isn't that cool? She only drops bags. I want to say it's maybe 4 times a year. Every now and again, she might drop a few more. And she does have a few other things in her Etsy shop. So whenever her bags drop, there's only a limited number. And you got to be fast. You got to be fast. This is so cool. So cool. And I know the perfect person to make, and I know what I want to, I know the perfect person to make my notions pouch to go with this, and I know what I want on it. I'll be reaching out, Ranee. But anyhow, look, that is so cool. So cool. And the stitch marker goes with it because, I mean, come on. If the boot fits, yeah. So that's this package opened. And now we have a bag for whatever Halloween project I want to put in. The ghostie's almost done, so it won't be going in here, but the next one will. There we go, guys. Yay! This is so cool. So cool. I love it. Thank you, Ella, so much. You are so creative. You know I love your bags. Always have. Always will. And I will always and forever shout you out because you put so much love, TLC, and so much creativity into the things you make. I look forward to next time we get to see each other and chit chat for a little while. So I'm going to put my stitch marker in here for right now so I don't lose it and put it in the pocket. And so I guess with that, guys, that is day 29, 100 Days of Halloween in a wrap. And come back tomorrow for day 30. Wow. I cannot believe it's going to be day 30. And another package. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope if you are down where it is too hot, I hope you are finding ways to stay cool and hydrated. And I hope you guys are making sure to be careful that the sickness does not enter your house like it did ours. And, yeah. So I guess with that, I'm going to say I love you guys. Go check out my friends that are in the description box. I love them. You will love them too if you don't know them. And I'm going to just say bye for now. Till tomorrow.